and you have 7 tracks on here.
Mm-hmm. And these aren't any of my own original songs. They're just some of the songs we do live with the band, and we just kind of wanted the people to get a feel of what we do live.
But I think you give your own flavor to them. I think you really make them sound great, you know? And there's nothing wrong with picking just great material out there. I mean, you see artists doing it all the time.
One of the things, you know, Jack, we were talking before we went on the air, because Kacee just, one of the things that struck me about her in the first place, she owns everything she does. You can, whatever song you give her, whether it's something that I wrote, something you wrote, it doesn't matter who wrote it. You give her something and we sit down and we do it, and she owns it. I mean, she makes it sound like she came up with it in the first place.
Well, Friday night, I actually had a gal there in the bar saying, "Oh man, she does everything so well. I want to hear her do a Carrie Underwood tune." She's like, "Oh my gosh, I want to hear her do," you know?
Mm-hmm.
So people are liking your renditions.
That's cool.
Very nice.
That makes me feel excited. I'm so excited.
That's excellent. So how long have you been performing in that area, Kacee?
I guess you could say my first big performance was in 7th grade. I did the Floyd Jamboree. I don't know, it's kind of not really a big deal.
Well, it was a big deal then,
right? When I was
right?
in 7th grade, it was a real big deal. It kind of started from there, and I met one of the guitar players in the band through that, and then I met Kevin about a year, I think it was like my 8th grade, 9th grade year, and I met him. We started singing at church, and then it kind of went off from there. We got a band together, and so...
And these guys are all great musicians. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, and let me throw them out real quick, because everybody knows them by now. Matt Wolf, Adrian and Matt and Sarah. Matt's on drums, Adrian is on bass and guitar, and then Matt Wolf kind of switches back and forth on drums.
Right.
And then I do guitar and keyboard also.
And then we got
And
Mama.
then, of course, her mom, Angela.
Yeah,
and then,
let's talk about that. Your parents are very, very supportive of you being in the music biz.
Oh yeah,
right?
They are hard workers,
And is there any more support than actually singing backup vocals in your band? I mean, that's great.
Oh, I know. She has awesome voice, and it just works really well with mine, I think. So.
Yeah, most definitely. I really think the genetics create a tone. We were talking earlier, like the Judds and the Carter family.
Absolutely.
I think there's just something there that you could not reproduce any other way.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Nice.
And you know, and it's country now, because again, Jack, you and I go way back. I mean, you know, when country rock used to be the Stones doing Dead Flowers on sticky fingers.
Right.
And everybody kind of sounds that way nowadays. But from the Dixie Chicks on down to everybody, that blending and that synthesis, she was kind of raised on some of that, and her mom taught her some of that. I think they're just absolutely flawless.